Okay. Cool. So, to repeat what just happened, Unk guns down the last second two dudes with an overwhelming display of firepower. So technically,
Yes.
combat is over as the five combatants have been slain. However, Mr. Oid, as you are watching through the doorway into this second hotel room, or third hotel room, you see Unk's machine gun fire spray down the four guys, and you're like, oh no.
It's essentially watching rocks slam into a moat.
Yeah, it's one by one, like dominoes, they collapse. And you're like, oh no meatbags for me to cleave in twain. And you're disappointed for a moment before you notice, the bathroom door opens for a second as a sixth person comes out of the bathroom with a pistol, sees the wreckage, and then immediately closes the door again. What do you do?
Awkward.
Awkward.
If I just close the bathroom door, they won't think I'm here.
Yeah. It's like, if they can't see me, I can't see them. That's how it works, right?
Well, there's only one thing to do.
See, Mr. Oid, how do you react?
How large is the room?
It would probably be like 50, 60 feet long, like deep.
Alright, well then that's a perfect distance for me to sprint down to the bathroom door.
Alright, so you sprint through the room, knocking over the bits of debris that were fired back into the room by Unk's barrage, and you make it easily to the bathroom door in one action.
Some could even say effortlessly.
Alright, and I'm not gonna do much of anything, that is, except for knock on the door.
Stand to the side and knock.
Okay, so you knock on the door, and you hear someone say like, "Oh, shit, oh, shit." You like somebody's like knocking over stuff in the bathroom and like scrambling for something.
Alright. Well, while this guy is scrambling for whatever, I think I'm gonna take a crouching position.
Okay, you take a crouching position, and a few seconds later of this guy like knocking stuff over and like scuffling around, you hear what sounds like a window opening.
Looks like I'm gonna have to actually pursue this guy.
I'm gonna message the burner that Moonshine uses, and I'm gonna send the message of, for someone who is a mercenary handler, you'd think that once your guys start coming back dead, you'd give up. Because if I was you, I'd start a body bag business.
No, he just texts back, blocked, and then blocks your number.
Wow.
I have 70 alternate accounts. Moonshine.
We've all got other cons to use, buddy boy. You can hide from us all.
Yeah, I will retroactively
use
star
Oxcon.
67 him and be like, oh, what was I gonna do? I was gonna star 67 him, or whatever it is, and send the message of Cope, Seethe, and Mauled, your mercenaries suck.
Okay.
Me, on the other hand, if I can get an action.
I mean, assuming, it depends on if Oid has told the rest of you about this sixth person who was
Well, the
attempting
feed's
to
still
flee.
up, right?
It's up to Oid.
I mean, the feed's still up, but it's also not the end of my turn, so I think if
This
I
is true.
hear this guy trying to climb out the window, I'm just going to rush after this guy into the bathroom.
Okay. He locked the bathroom door.
I cut the bathroom door in half.
I was
Okay.
gonna say you've got a sword.
Yeah, so you just
He's
draw
doing the thing!
your sword and just like slice it from right to left and cleave it in half, and then just walk through the remains. And you see this guy who's like his like legs are still in the bathroom as he falls, because you're on the second story. He falls 10 feet.
Utterly brutal.
So he's and you hear him land on the ground outside.
Alright, well, I don't think I have any more movement this turn. So I guess I just sit there awkwardly.
You have a little bit. You have 20 more feet technically.
Alright, well then I'm just gonna jump out the castle window.
Jump onto his back.
I'm gonna drop my cloak and I'm gonna try and do like a superhero landing outside.
On top of the guy.
Yeah, are you trying? Because you could land on him if you wanted to.
Oh, for sure. Dark Souls plunging attack.
Oh, okay, great. So you just like, I'm talking like full Scott Pilgrim, just dive, like hands first, out the window, and then you just bring your sword down on this dude. So he dodges at disadvantage because he's prone, but he can still attempt to dodge anyway. Nope, we rolled a 2, so you hit him.
Alright, roll the damage.
That's some pretty hefty damage because it is titanite.
What's
19.
monofilament? 19. Yep, that would definitely do it. So you just plunge this monofilament blade through this guy's like spine and like into the asphalt underneath him. Just, and he and then dies.
My cat is attempting fate right now.
Now combat's actually over.
Alright,
Well, good thing you did that, because,
I'm
oh
gonna-
man.
I'm gonna tell the doctor to stay down, and I'm gonna go check the hallway.
All right.
I'll make sure to retroactively get in there and cover the doctor myself, for no reason, of course.
Okay. So you walk in and you cover the doctor.
Actually, better yet, I pick up the doctor.
Okay. You pick up the doctor. You see Bonus is wearing a bathrobe. Very stylish.
Oh.
Letting it all hang out.
I look at Bonus, I go, Bonus, what are you doing?
He produces an NW1911 from beneath his robes and goes, "I'm preparing."
You wore the other. Okay. Remember, Bonus. A lot of people get caught lacking wearing bathrobes. You just so happen to be prepared.
This is my combat robe.
All right, that's understandable.
I'm gonna make him buy like a Kevlar lined bathrobe now, just for the meme.
You
it.
better.
It's
As
bulletproof.
as a wise friend of mine once said, I think his name was Joe. You know, every time you wear a bathrobe, you get caught lacking.
Mm-hmm.
And it just so happened to be that your room got shot up, so I want to put some Kevlar behind that.
I'm
You
gonna immediately start stealing the SMGs.
Okay. Yeah, you
You
start
steal it.
yoinking their
Two of 'em.
SMGs.
Pilfering.
Pilfer.
I will have the doctor on my shoulders as I'm also pilfering and be like, "Listen, Doc, this is for your safety."
Okay. And it's
I'm gonna
pretty
take
obvious.
3 of them because I want one.
It's pretty
Yeah,
pretty
no.
obvious. You know, same thing as with the previous weapons you've pilfered. These, I should know they wouldn't. I stand corrected. You try to
These
look
wouldn't be
over
tasteless.
for these are caseless, yes.
Oh, they are?
And you look over for like brand markings or serial numbers, and it seems they've been professionally removed.
How convenient.
Yeah, but they are caseless and like biodegradable guns. So you figure you know who they're from.
Well, Moonshine can cope seethe mauled. He's losing mercenaries at an extended rate. So,
You know these aren't his mercenaries, right?
well, it's whatever.
Well, in any case, I think I'm
He
gonna...
already lost some mercenaries. He's gonna lose the rest if he sends them after us.
The guy I swiped, I think I'm gonna toss him over my shoulders and bring him back inside, just so that there isn't a random dead guy outside.
Okay, so you pick
He's
up the
also
dead
probably
dude.
the least damaged body, I imagine.
Yes, also true.
Yes, one is missing a head after all.
Yeah.
This is true.
So you walk this dead body in past like the guy, like the God, what's the concierge behind the I mean, I guess it's too fancy of a term for this dude, but you know, a motel attendant, and you see that he's like thumbing through like a roll of cash in his hand when you walk in, and he looks at you and he stops with the money and he like his eyes go wide as he sees you bring the body back in, and he like gets really worried. Like as soon as you like walk up the stairs, you hear him like scramble and like run.
Aw, I was gonna ask him something.
I mean, oh, if you were gonna ask him
You can ask him
while you were
before.
walking by, yeah, you can, talk to
All
him.
right. Well, as I pass by the reception area, I'm gonna walk up to him and I'm just gonna be like, "Hey, can you spot me a 20?"
And he's like, "Why?"
I don't know. I figure I should at least get some consolation prize.
And that's when it's like his eyes go wide, and he like slowly hands you a $20 bill.
Seeing as you're rich now, surely you
That's
can
the
spare
sheet.
another
Good,
20.
$20.
I'm adding it to the sheet. Don't you worry.
Hell yeah.
All right. And as I keep walking past this guy, and will send a message to the others, like witnesses? Question mark.
Uh, yeah, let's leave.
Ooh. From how many dead bodies are there?
6.
From 6, what's the divvy up of loot?
Well, Cairo wanted 3 of the SMGs, so there's 2 more SMGs and one additional of the pistols, the EcoSec pistols you guys already have.
Alright, X, what you want?
I'll take an SMG.
Sure, I'll take the pistol then.
Okay. There's one more SMG
Okay.
left.
Oh. I thought you said there was only one SMG. I'll take
No,
the
there's 2.
SMG and pistol then.
Okay.
And is there any gear that they have that looks interesting?
Nope. These guys were very bare bones, you imagine on purpose.
Just gun and camos, understandable. Okay. What I do, I put the gun into the doc's hand. I go, here you go, doc. A present.
Which one? The pistol or the SMG?
The pistol.
The
I
pistol.
don't think she can handle an SMG if she's ever fired anything.
Give her the pistol.
Yeah, she
That's,
got the
that's,
pistol.
that's what I'm doing.
Okay. We'll add that to her sheet.
Like, there you go, doc. Now you won't have to be on the floor anymore.
Well, she's probably not good at shooting, so.
No, but at least she can pop someone's ass from her U-Haul. Anyway,
Alright, yeah,
Um,
let's get back on the road, team.
yeah, I'm just gonna walk with the doc and be like, all right, doc, you really need to work on the whole enemies thing. You know that, right?
She's like,
Cairo's
fair.
Cairo's gonna nap on the way to Nolan's because he's just gonna set the autopilot.
Okay. Well, in that case, since you guys are making like trees and leaving, I'm
What
going
vehicles
to
are outside, perchance?
roll some. What are you doing?
What vehicles were outside, perchance?
Well, there are other people in the motel besides you guys, so unless you've like went to every person and asked which car is theirs, you're probably not gonna figure out which car the goons were riding around in. But maybe if you let that last guy survive long enough, he would have led you right to it. What a shame, you killed him too early.
Who did we kill too early?
What can I say, man? I wanted some bloodshed. Blood for the blood god.
Alright, so you guys, now with it, it's like, I want to say 2 in the morning. You guys are driving the rest of the way to New Orleans.
Man, I hope there's someone that takes guns in New Orleans.
Of course there are. New Orleans is like, I mean, I say that, but I don't know. New Orleans is weird about guns. You'll see. Alright, so you guys hop in your fancy schmancy vehicles and drive off. I should note that Cairo and Bonus now have 1 level of fatigue because they didn't get any sleep, but the rest of you are fine, including Ankh, who is charged, at least partially.
Nice.
So
Well, Cairo's gonna sleep on the way there.
now I need this level of dice.
You should make it so On could drive your vehicle, bro.
He does. Well, no one needs to drive my vehicle. That's the point.
Okay, cool. One of the cooler ones. Alright, so as you guys are driving, since Kara's going to be napping, I assume he's not going to be in front. So I will say that
We'll
Oid
probably be right behind the U-Haul.
Okay, so I will say that Oid in the vandalism van is out in front. And Oid, as you're driving down the hyperway with, you know, the 2 big trucks behind you, Bonus up above, and Cairo in the back, you see up ahead there is what looks like a duffel bag on the side of the road.
Oh boy.
That's it? Just a duffel bag?
Yep, it's a black duffel bag on the side of the road.
Okay. What lane am I in?
That won't matter. So whatever lane you
Okay.
want to be in.
Then I'll be in all of the lanes.
We
Quantum
should.
super chicken.
Expecting that.
We should probably stop the column and see what's in it
It's a nuke.
I mean,
before we keep moving forward, because it could absolutely be an IED.
well, that's why I asked what lane I was in. I was like, this is a bomb. I don't want to drive past it.
Okay, yeah. I mean, given as you guys have like a bunch of trucks in this convoy, I assume probably be in like either. Cause this is a huge highway, so probably like 4 or 5 lanes wide.
Probably the
Yeah.
rightmost lane, because
Yeah, it's
the
probably the
leftmost
right
lane will get us clipped by 2 sides. The rightmost lane, don't need to worry too much, I guess.
Yeah, right lane is the slow lane.
Yes. This is one weird ass fucking convoy. A super white hover car, a decked out supercar, a normal U-Haul truck, a cyber dream truck, and a blacked out van with a turret on it.
Yeah, bro.
You can tell mercenaries took this job.
Yeah, it's really obvious when a bunch of cyberpunks get involved in something like this.
So I guess Cairo will wake up from his nap. Since are we pulling over? Boyd?
No.
I mean,
up
I'll
to the
send a
lead
message
car.
to the other, like, oh, watch out for that weird thing on the side of the road. I'm just gonna keep driving past it.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So are you all going to just drive past it?
What if it isn't something we can drive past, guys?
I think from the back I'll be like, all right, hold on. Let's just be safe, just to be on the safe side. Let's make sure that it's not an explosive device.
No. Why don't you send your... Why don't you send your new hawk drone to go sniff it out?
Because I was gonna say, can you EM it and see if there's anything inside of it?
I don't...
And then if there is, I can go and check it out, because if it's a bomb, I can defuse it.
Sure, I'll... decide to EM. Can I even EM from where I am at the point? How close do I gotta be?
It's gotta be pretty close. Within like 30, 50 feet.
Man, that's in bomb explosion radius.
Yeah. So do you get that close to Emmett?
Yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it. I'll take the
You don't
chance.
see any electronics inside the bag.
There's apparently no electronics. Can I? I was about to say, can I smell anything? And I'm like,
Guys,
I'm wearing a
smell the bag.
fucking rebreather type shit.
Yeah,
It's gonna
also-
filter out everything.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be the one to
Oh,
bite
I
this
know, I know, I know, I
bullet.
know. We'll be like the convoy will be a bit away. Uh, what's a nice distance away from this bomb bag?
I'd say at least 60.
A couple
So
hundred feet.
we-
Probably if it's a real bomb, a couple hundred feet.
Oh, bro, more than that. I found out recently there was like something that has like 360-meter radius. I think it was like a claymore or some shit.
Oh, yeah, like, I mean, yeah, like frag explosives have really stupidly high radius, but
Yeah, I
they're
was
not usually
just
that
like,
lethal that far away. Yeah, if this is like an actual bomb, you're gonna want to be hundreds of feet away.
yes. So we'll be them schmexies 100 feet away type of deal, and I'll like throw a rock at it.
Okay, you throw a rock at it. It bounces off the bag harmlessly.
Damn, I
Oh,
was really
it's-
hoping some weird like cyber animal would.
Yeah,
Like,
it's cool. Like a swarm of nano machines fly out of the bag and consume you at the
Well, it's
atomic
not a
level.
Unless,
Sorry, guys.
unless I'll pick up a rock and throw it at the bag.
Alright, you pick up a rock and throw it at the bag. A swarm of crow drones burst out and carve you to ribbons immediately.
So does nothing happen?
Yeah, nothing happens. It's a bag.
All right. I'll
There
go
is.
look
You
inside
can
the
tell there
bag.
is something in the bag because of the way the rocks land off of it.
I'll go take a look.
All right, you walk up to the bag. It's a black bag. It has like the name of a bank on it.
hey, that's my
Oh.
money. Totally.
Let's take a peek inside.
All right, so you unzip the bag, and there is a holdout pistol, a spare mag of ammo, and 50,000 collars inside.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured it would be. If it wasn't a bomb, it was gonna
What's
be.
the name of the bank?
Blood money.
What's the name of the bank? Generic New Orleans Bank number 3. No, I don't know. I don't know. Pick a random bank from K4. That's the bank.
Generic.
Yeah.
Random bank.
It wouldn't be
number
KE.
3.
I know that it's not KE.
Oh, okay.
Well, why
so-
don't we just like pick
Take the
5
money?
and roll a dice?
Well, there's not many banks. Not many banks that I've named anyway. It's just a bank.
Oh, I don't know. Like roll
think it is.
1d5, and then the bank name will come up eventually.
Alright,
I
guys,
will
do we
say
take the bag money?
I will say it has the
Crackers,
name
brother.
of a synthetic chem bank on it.
Oh,
Oh.
that's what I wanted to hear. Actually, I don't know if that's what I wanted to hear, because if this is blood money, this could go many ways.
You don't know who's. You don't know it's got. You know.
Before I even touch this money, I'm gonna look around and see if there's anyone else out here.
Okay.
Like
Give me
a
a
bunch
perception
of
check.
cars passing by, like, what the fuck are these idiots?
You
doing?
got like the bunch of normal civilians are like they have money and they just rob you.
That's L. 10.
10. Okay. So you look around, and you know the cars that are flying past you on this hyperway are all going, 100+ mile per hour. So they are blurs to you. But you do notice, probably like, I want to say, like 100+ yards away from you, is a black sedan that is in like the lane, like the shoulder basically. That's driving the wrong way down the shoulder towards you guys.
I'm gonna draw my revolver because this might just be a honeypot.
Okay, so you draw your revolver, and the car's not like speeding towards you, but it's like driving. And he gets like 100 feet away, just out of low caliber handgun range.
Little does
And the
he
car
know.
like crawls, so it's like crawling, and it stops, and it just sits there. Doesn't move.
I'm gonna have Ankh come out of the van. I'd say let's raise the weapons turret on the van.
That's a
low
long
ready.
ways away. That's like 100 feet away behind you.
They don't
So-
know that.
They can see the van like behind you. It's a massive convoy.
You won't
This
know
dude
that
can
my
see them.
massive turret is aiming at them,
Well,
guys.
I'm gonna have Ankh come up next to me.
Okay, it will take him a moment to get there. The rest of you, how are you reacting to this mysterious vehicle driving the wrong way down the hyperway?
Oh,
I would
I'm
hope.
I
hope
load up the
bonus.
rotary cannon and I shoot it to pieces.
I would hope bonus has a gun trained on them.
Well, Bonus is in his hover car, so he can't really do too much.
I'd probably just
He
be
can
on my
land, can't
phone.
he?
I mean,
like,
he could land, but it'd take him a minute.
No, it wouldn't. He's got the jailbreak.
He has to land, to get out of the car, walk over, and then draw a gun.
it takes a minute to do that, you know.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, we'll see how this plays out.
He can begin landing process if you really want him to begin to land.
It gives me a slightly fuller sense of security.
All right, then he will begin to land in like the farm field next to the hyperway. As you guys are sitting here, you know, weapons drawn, the driver's side door opens of the sedan, and a dude gets out with his pistol drawn.
That's far enough.
And he's
Drop
like,
it.
"What are you doing with my money, eh?
Drop it.
What are you doing with my money?"
Does it have your name on it?
No, but I earned it fair and square, all right, Pally?
Earned it by doing what?
What do you think? Criminal activities.
Exactly. Put the fucking gun down. I think we've got you outgunned here.
He's like, "But that's my money.
Well, now it's not.
You're cringe."
You're cringe.
I come over the loudspeaker truck. Both of you are cringe.
Both of you are cringe. Over. And he's like, "We're not gonna forget this, buddy, alright?"
I'm pretty sure you will, and I'll shoot him.
I see. You know, after taking the moral high road with the doctor, we gotta dumb it down a little bit. Bring it back to normal.
Yeah.
So,
Jesus Christ. Man could have been like, who's we? And get information. Like, nah, no,
Nope.
no fucking witness.
God. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, you hit him.
Jesus fucking Christ.
oh god, alright. 2d100 times, or 2d10, or 2d12 times 10 times 2. That's a 10 and a 4.
10 and a 4 plus 4 is 180 times 2 is 360. Yeah, this guy is mega dead. He's like, "Are you gonna forget it?" Sure, and boom! And it just
Sure, buddy.
round goes right through his forehead, blasts the back of his skull out, and he just
Poor guy.
I told
Gets
him to put
paid
the gun down.
Big time. He was walking away.
he never even left like the side of his car. Like he was hiding behind the door. He just gunned him down in broad daylight.
He was a criminal.
So are you.
No, we're mercenaries.
I
It's
mean, this
different.
kind of counts as homicide.
Yeah, this counts as homicide. And now theft, too, because you're stealing somebody else's money who he stole from.
Well, it's got a synthetic chem bank on it.
Bro, why don't you just walk up to the van and, like, hook it onto some truck or something?
The money?
What? No, I wanted the van.
The car that
Oh.
he showed up in?
I want to know what's in there.
What's in there? I mean, you can walk up
Two
if you
more
want to
guys
search
pop
it.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
A rocket launcher pod pops out from the roof and blows up Dapper's truck. The nuke detonates and destroys the hyperway. No.
I'm gonna be keeping tabs on this entire encounter, by the way.
All right, so Nox, you're gonna approach the car. The guy is very dead. He was carrying a Xenocorp 9mm pistol. His car is completely generic and not special. You open the trunk, however, and you see that there is like a crowbar, a balaclava, a couple more empty duffel bags.
My God, is this the stylish thug slasher?
There's some rope. There's what other sus stuff could be in a criminal's car? There's a kilo of cocaine. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, Oid can sell that.
There's various supplies you assume are used for criminal activities.
Well,
Now, there are two ways we can go about this.
we find two ways. I only see one way.
Either we can bring the money with us to Nolans and return it to Syntheticam. Or, and maybe they give us a reward for returning the money.
Or kill us.
Or kill us.
I mean,
This is true. Well, I've also got evidence of this encounter, so.
I'm
I'm
yeah,
not sure
I don't
that
think it's gonna do anything
any of that
against us
matters.
or against you. Some shit like that.
I mean, this is true.
But
So what are we
since-
thinking? We just take the money, split it amongst ourselves?
I kind of want to.
We also don't know if there's gonna be repercussions about that.
Really?
Yes,
You think?
that's the reason why I say kinda, because I go, 50,000 collars randomly being donated to a bank to be transferred into 4 separate accounts. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, I don't think that's anything
I mean, we
special
get
for
those
us.
kind of payments all the time.
I mean,
Yeah, you guys are
true, but
mercenaries.
I
You guys
think
don't pay
I think
taxes.
before distributing this 50,000 collars, it also has a gun for some reason and a mask. That's kind of odd. Man, I wish we didn't blow that guy up.
Eh.
Maybe we could have made a friend, But since he's dead and this car is really mundane, I'm just gonna like kick his body off to the side into the dirt and then push the car over his body.
I mean, I think before you totally trounce everything on his person, I want to see what he has.
Okay.
On his person,
Yes.
he had a spare mag of ammo, a little like foldy utility knife, a wallet with an ID, and a cell phone.
All right. I want to check out the ID in the cell phone.
All right, his name was generic New Orleans citizen number 4423, and he has a cell phone.
Okay. Cairo blew his head out, so I can't steal his face, right?
I mean,
Well, his face is mostly intact. It's the back
he's
of
got
his
like
head that's
got like a
not.
massive hole in his forehead. But besides that,
I mean, sure, I'll take him.
okay.
It's the back of
Plus,
his head.
I got
that
the
showed
ID to
brunt of it.
reference.
Yeah. Get like the little picture on the con and everything. So yeah, sure. I assume
And as
you
for
want
the-
to get into his cell phone.
Yes. Is it locked?
It is locked, but it has fingerprint access, and you can just use his hand.
Okay. Well, I guess I unlock the phone then.
All right, you unlock the phone. Looking for anything in particular?
I want to check recent calls and messages.
His recent calls. There are a bunch of calls to a bunch of different people. There's one that just says. There's one that says like boss. One that says. Oh God, what would be a good nickname? Yeah, one of those boss. There's like a one that says. Oh, I can't use that because it's already a person. Lamau. I was gonna say like the other name is like Capo or something, but that just means captain, and that's scuffed because there's already an NPC named Captain. That'd be weird if you're like, wait a minute, you're also named Captain? You're also a fixer? Huh. But no. So, yeah, there's just like one that's labeled boss, one that's labeled like, handler, basically. And then the recent messages, he texted his boss. Or no, this is like the previous texts are mostly from his boss, his handler, and then a bunch of other unnamed numbers. But he stops texting the unnamed numbers sometime like very early in the morning yesterday. And then he, corresponding to that time, he texted his boss, and he texted his handler, saying, "The job is done. Everybody else is dead. The cops are on me. I need to put this money somewhere." And the handler responds like, "Just chuck it out the window." And, hide it and come back for it later, basically. So presumably this dude just threw it out the window and then was coming back to pick it up. And he like texted his boss and he was like, "Oh, I had the money, but I need to come back for it because cops are on my tail, whatever." And the boss is like, "All right, but you get it to me, or your family's gonna have problems, basically. I'm gonna kneecap your children."
More money by killing his family.
You show up to New Orleans, you find this guy's boss. Like, "Oh, I heard so and so. Didn't you come back with your money? Should we go kneecap his family for him?"
Saw this guy driving down the wrong side of the highway out there.
Damn.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I was gonna fucking troll this guy's boss by like texting him like, "Oh, the money's not here. What do we do?" But now I think that's not really necessary anymore.
I mean, you could.
Ooh. Nah.
Actually, no. I know what I could do. I could text his boss like, "Fuck you. I'm taking the money. You can kneecap my kids. I don't care about them anyway."
Oh god, this is the
Yes.
blackest hat characters, period. Oh my god, you're gonna get innocent people killed.
Wait. I got it. Look at his texting pattern, right? And try to mimic it.
Actually, I want to see. Does he have like contacts in his phone for said family?
Sure.
He has a wife and kids. He's
Yes.
done for.
He has a wife and like a 6-year-old daughter.
Oh, they're dead.
All right. What are their names?
The wife's name is Maria, and the daughter's name is also Maria.
Maria too. Electric
Yes,
Boogaloo.
Maria Jr.
All right. Well, with this, oh, I know what to do, but I need Cairo's assistance for it.
Bonus is not okay with this plan, by the way. Bonus does not want you guys to get
All right.
innocent people murdered.
I mean,
you telling us
they're gonna
that
die
shouldn't
anyway.
have
I mean,
been
yeah, they're
so
probably gonna
fucking
die anyway.
sus.
But now Bonus is like, okay, look, okay, Bonus is fine with you trolling this guy's boss if you can get the backtrace the texts, so we can find out where the boss is, so the Bonus can kill him for killing the wife and kid.
All right.
That sounds like Cairo's
I'll
deal.
backtrace while you're doing this.
Okay, give me a hack check
Okie dokie.
at advantage because you're fancy.
That is 1d10, right?
You get advantage because you're
Oh,
your
2d10.
skill wire.
Oh, totally dichotomous. A 1 and a 10.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, so you hop onto this. Are you tracing the handler or the boss?
Who's the one threatening to kill his family?
Yes.
The handler.
It's the handler?
They both are.
Well, I'll do the handler first.
Okay. So you get an address, well, like the general area of a cell tower located in New Orleans, located in the Jetsam Parish district.
Okay, I'll send the relevant information to Bonus, and then I'll try to triangulate the location of the... I just did the handler, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll try and do the boss now.
All right.
Hi highest roll was an 8. Lowest roll was a 6.
The highest roll was an 8, you say? Alright, yeah, you managed to get in. That gives you an address in the general area of the Sinners Parish district of New Orleans.
I'll send that to Bonus as well.
Alrighty. He is still upset about this, but
Okay, but I need one final thing to make. Actually, no, I don't need carousel to make this one final thing right. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to disguise myself as this man, sans headshot wound. And I'm going to take a selfie with the bag of money, and then I'm going to include that with my troll text to the boss. Be like, you can tell my wife, get a. I'm going out for cigarettes. See you later, sucker.
Bonus is so not okay with this. He's not okay with this. God.
What are you not okay with?
Getting innocent people murdered. You've already murdered one
already
person in
dead,
cold
as far
blood.
as I'm concerned.
Yeah, but maybe. Alright,
I mean, listen, if Bonus isn't gonna stop me from doing this, then I'm gonna do it.
Alright, well, bonus will let you troll the boss man and get these family members killed if you all agree to help him save them, basically.
Save them? Oh, are you telling me we
I
can't?
mean, sure, if they're not dead by the time we get there, I'll help Bonus on his quest.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Then
I
bonus
mean,
will let you
it's
troll
not that
them.
I have a problem saving
so-
them, but when are we gonna send the text then? We gotta give ourselves some leeway, you know.
This is true.
How about this? We send a first text about like, oh, it might take all day to find this duffel bag. I can't fully remember where I dropped it in the middle of the police chase or some shit. Or I guess if he texts the phone being like, "Where the fuck are you?" we can do that.
It's taking longer to find the bag. Okay, but the question still stands. What are we doing with this money?
Huh? Oh. Oh. I was gonna say we could troll the boss. I asked Bonus, I'm like, are we gonna kill the boss or handler or something? Or we say it like, what's going on?
Like, we're going to save the family, and if they're already dead, then bonus is going to get revenge and avenge the dead family.
Okay, well, I kind of do hope that they live because, or maybe die. I don't know. Regardless, I was thinking of like with the money, we bring the duffel bag to the handler or the boss and be like, "Hey, we heard this was yours," and they're like, "Huh?" And then we blow their fucking head off.
Or we could just tell them, hey, we found the guy dead on the side of the road. Just let his family live.
That's so boring.
But it gets the family out of trouble.
I mean, it's up
Are
to
you
you
trying
guys.
to correct the fact that you killed a father?
Trying to compensate for the moral negative,
Is so-
the karmic
Is
negative.
someone pulling out of their moral decision right now?
I mean, bonus is really being the moral one because he doesn't like kids getting hurt.
Yeah.
And like you guys know if any of these dudes killed this guy's kid, bonus is going to remove their organization from existence. He will burn down whatever club these guys are running out of and make sure that nobody does anything like that ever again. Like he is, But if they're alive, then he'll just like save them and then that'll be that. But if they're dead, he will warpath New Orleans until he gets what he wants.
Man, myself and Oid are really fucked up.
You think? I mean, Oid, at least, he's like a emotionless Terminator.
I'm at least trying to help Bonus fulfill the morally good option.
I mean, don't get me wrong. When you said like he had a child, I was like, damn.
I mean, yeah, he's
Some
specific
sacrifices
flavor
gotta
of
be
a-
made.
Well, really,
Man, if only, Cairo hadn't shot this guy
Cairo
in the
hadn't
head
quick
without
drawn on
asking him
that
a
guy.
single question.
He, you know what? He was being sus. Okay, he could have just
See,
said, "Hey,
Cairo,
He
this
was
is why
being
you're not a
sus.
police officer.
He was being.
alright?
What do you mean, sus?
He was
I think
being
it's quite the
sus.
opposite. In fact, he was
Sus!
quite upfront about the fact that he was a criminal.
You guys walked up to him, and like you know,
Don't-
you guys like as
No.
far as he
Don't
was
label
concerned.
you guys, alright?
As far as he
I
was
was on my
concerned,
phone.
he
No,
was looking
I
for his
walked
money,
up
and
to
he sees a whole convoy parked on the side of the road, crouched over his duffel bag of cash, and he's like, "Bro, what is going on?" And you just shoot
Interesting.
him.
I wanted to drive right past this.
This is true, you did. But aren't you glad you didn't? You can get $50,000 out of it.
I
And the moral
mean,
dilemma.
50K is more of a boon for the other guys than it is for me.
I mean, yeah, you could buy like at least several robotic arms with that much money.
Bruh. Honestly, you gave me an idea.
God.
Don't ask. I'll tell you later.
Robo Vishnu, I'm sure.
Kind of close.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing? What's the plan?
Alright. How about this? We all get back in our cars because we're looking like idiots on the side of the road next to this dead guy. I'm gonna go kick him in the ditch and throw his van over his body, and we'll tell the family that I don't know, something happened. Someone can lie and bullshit that his body exploded or something. I don't really care.
I mean, I could do it."
Body
His body
exploded.
exploded. He spontaneously combusted on the side of the hyperway.
I mean, I can make it
literally
true
have a
right
skill
now
for
if you want.
lying.
We're so sorry. You know, be right just in the nick of time to witness your husband blow up on the side of the road. Tragic,
Luckily his
really.
cell
We have
phone
no idea
survived.
what could have caused it.
Luckily,
We
his cell
found
phone survived.
this duffel bag full of $50,000 next to his body.
Oh
Here's a
my
collar
God.
for your trouble.
Here's a
Jesus.
collar for
I'm gonna spend it all in one place. You're welcome. I saved you.
your
Bitch.
God.
That, God, if you did that, any of that, that would end up being much worse than I think you think it would be.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
I
it
mean,
could be like, here's
If you
50,000
must know, I
dollars,
was
leave
serious
collar.
about pushing his body
mean-
onto like the dirt path past like the park curb that we're on, and then
The ditch,
pushing his car over his own body.
Okay, so you roll him into the ditch and you put the car over the body.
That's what I was gonna do, you know. Though we could just leave his dead, decapitated body and car on the road.
Food
and
for
leave.
thought.
It's up to
Food
you
for
guys.
thought. I mean, we could text his boss and be like, "Hey, is this your guy? He's kind of, conked out."
Kinda conked out. Kinda?
Say anything.
Really?
I'm like-
Kinda? I think he's more than kinda.
Hey, is this your guy? He's kind of caught a bad case of death.
Kinda got a bad case of lead poisoning.
I mean, would anyone else have a problem with saying that?
Yes.
And what, just like texting the handler and be like, hey, we found your guy dead on the side of the road with a bunch of money?
Yeah.
I mean, you can.
Because then I'll propose to them, hey, we'll deliver the money if you keep his family alive.
I mean, I guess that ensures the family is alive.
But then you don't get your $50,000.
That's what
I
I'm
mean-
saying.
I mean, we're getting 10K each when we deliver this greenhouse. So
All right, Mr. Rockefeller. We just found a free 50K. We just need to go save a family and possibly kill 2 other people. Like,
there's
it's a
also
free
there's
50K.
also the possibility that these people are also corp.
I mean, this guy, the guy that you shot, in the 2 sentences you heard him speak, he did not sound like a corporate agent.
Yes, but it doesn't take much for corporations to leverage people.
I mean, true, you guys did just
They're
deal with him,
already
so.
using his family as leverage.
Not to us.
Not to us, but him.
He did.
Exactly.
Yeah, no liver's gonna work on him now. It's got a hole in his face.
All right, how about this? We'll talk about it when we get into the city. We need to get moving.
All right.
We'll talk about it on the way. I'll tell you what.
Okay. Bonus considers that acceptable, I guess. So
I'm
if
not
there's
saying
gonna-
no to saving the family. I'm not saying no to the 50,000 callers either.
Right now,
We're holding it
we're
on
holding on to it.
for
yeah.
us.
Okay. So you're just gonna get in your
Alright.
cars and drive away.
Well, final thing I want to do before we, skedoodle skedaddle. For one, I'm saving the image that selfie I took for purposes.
I was gonna
Um,
say that. Yeah, save that.
And
Oh,
secondly,
yeah,
I
okay.
want to check over the phone, maybe get a second opinion from our resident hacker man. See if this phone has like a location tracker or something on it before we, go riding off with it.
I'll check it.
Okay. You check it. It does not have a tracker on it.
I'll turn to Wood and be like, yeah, no tracker.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. So you're gonna drive off into the sunset then with 50,000 collars in stolen. I'm gonna write this down. 50K in stolen money. Cool. Okay. So you guys drive off. At this point, it's all pitch black at this point. I feel the need to impress. It is dark.
Oh, thank God, no one saw us. Kill.
Yeah, and you guys spend the rest of the several hour long trip, discussing. And as you get closer and closer to your destination, you see this dark cloud of smog that stretches out beyond the mighty, worn-down, rusty walls of New Orleans, and the ground gets wet and gross and marshy, and the foliage becomes thick around the hyperway as you enter the New Orleans bayou that surrounds the super city.
Cairo's gonna message everyone, be like, just so everyone knows, we're not staying here long. Just an in and out stop.
And sitting a family.
Yes.
Oh, I have a wonderful idea. We gotta check how nice his family is, and if they're cool, we'll not put them with the doctor because they might hold the doctor hostage. Instead, we'll put them with the dog, and if they act up, you know what I'm saying? Just drop them back in the van.
I'm not having Ankh execute a wife and child.
What? No, I didn't say anything about shooting. I just said it just so happened they fell out of the back of the van.
I'm not having Ankh push them out of a moving vehicle.
Man, you hear this, Lloyd? God, these. Oh.
Ugh.
No compromises whatsoever.
Anyway,
I mean, if that's enough for Bonus to find his family and get them out of the city.
I mean, yeah,
Even
whatever
better.
leaves
Oh
the
my
family out of danger.
God, I just thought of it. You gave me a wonderful idea. Now, Bonus might hate this. Oh God. We just
Because
say.
there's 4 of us that we split the 50K up amongst, and then we give them the last 10.
You know, that really contradicts what I was gonna say.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say that in service of getting them out of the city, they also pay it.
You kill their husband, you steal their money, and then you extort them for more money to get them out of the city safely without being murdered by whatever
They
mafia.
did
they're
not kill their
indebted to.
husband.
No,
We
I
can
did.
exclude Cairo out of the payment since he killed the husband.
You know what?
If that makes you
know
feel
what?
better.
I'm at least trying to make up for it by giving them the last 10.
God, remind me not to let any of you become cops. I
Why do you
swear.
think I never wanted to be one? That's also why I said Cairo can't be a cop. He acted suspiciously. Was about to just walk back into his van and just get fucking shot. You'll regret this.
Well, now, instead of going back empty-handed, at least we've got an opportunity to save his family.
You wouldn't
Which
need to
we
save his
wouldn't have
family.
had to
Give
do in the
him
first place
money.
if you hadn't killed him in cold blood.
Oh my
Your
god.
actions for the court,
Hey,
our
man.
morals
Hey,
are
man.
all over the
Hey,
place.
man.
God. The most schizo moral compass I think I've ever had to deal with. Literal murder hobos.
God, fucking Kairos moral compass is like what has him living never. Just keeps spinning around in circles.
Yeah. God.
Hey, man.
Oh,
You
yeah.
can't hate me out of this one. Oh lord. Yeah.
Fine,
see
we won't
guys.
extort the family for money. Fine.
We're not extorting the family for more money.
No, I'm not extorting them.
Fine.
So is that acceptable to bonus? We get them out of the city.
Are you
and
sure
then
no
we give them the
extortion?
last 10.
Yes, no extortion. It keeps the family out of danger, at least in the short term. And then bonus will be pleased. Moderately. He's not pleased. He's not happy, period, because Cairo has put people's lives in danger like 3 days in a row at
Oh,
this
like you
point.
haven't!
Bonus is only murder people in warm blood, okay? No cold blood here.
Yeah, sure.
Self-defense.
Keep telling yourself
Self-defense.
that, buddy.
He's a lawyer. You
Keep
can't argue. He's a lawyer.
telling
Literally
yourself
self-defense.
Alright, we
Yeah,
found out
like
his fame
Poopsie the
class.
Malt
Lawyer
Boy.
now.
It is.
It's gonna be his new one.
I've got it written down. It's lawyer. You
Coaxie
point,
the
point
Malt.
forward.
You're
in lawyer.
disbarred.
Look, all right. He retired.
Disbarred.
You're out of order.
No, you're out of order.
This is all in character argument, by the way. I thought. Imagine this is all happening in character. But yeah, so you guys are arguing about this the entire ride to New Orleans. And you guys notice that the line to get into New Orleans doesn't exist. There is no line to get into New Orleans. Getting out of New Orleans is massive. And as you guys are going through the KPD checkpoint to get into the city, like you all pull up and they scan your con or whatever. They ask you, you're like, oh, yada yada yada, you know, whatever. Why are you staying here? How
before
long are you
you
planning on staying?
Do
What
you
are you
like
bringing
the
weapons in?
climax?
Passing through, yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
Before you do the climax of this like checkpoint, does Cairo still have the temp con of Hermes?
No, that would have worn
No.
out by now. Yeah. So yeah, so you know, like this KPD
Probably
guys
would have
ask
shown
questions.
up under like previous affiliates.
Yeah. You know, the KPD guys like scan your vehicles, check for any weapons. Obviously, they find that there's a van has a machine gun on the roof, and they tell you guys, they recommend that if you guys as tourists want to avoid being mugged or stabbed or conned or scammed or anything else, you find a guide, because people in this city will try to rob you for everything you own.
Sounds like someone I know.
Yeah, you.
You know that would rob
Me?
us of everything.
I did no such thing.
Yeah, you never robbed someone while they were alive.
Damn
Only when they were
straight.
dead. But yes, you guys are told by the KPD to keep a hand on your gun and another hand on your coin purse, and to preferably hire a guide. Bonus says he doesn't need one because he's been here before, and then you all drive into New Orleans. We'll end the episode there, as scuffed as that was.
Well, if you want to figure out the fate of that random man's family, tune in next time.
I need to give him a name now. Look what you've done. His family needs a real name. He needs a name. His boss and his family need real
Look,
names.
it's Mary,
Well,
Mary
you know what?
Jr. and
We're
not
even
Mary,
dealing
okay?
with them because we're passing right through.
You have to
I would
save
like
the
to admit
family.
that was scuffed.
We're
You
not
have to
dealing
save
with
the
the
family.
bosses
Not done with this
because we're
session yet.
passing through. Okay? We're picking up the family and leaving.
Oh, you're gonna pick something up. I'll tell you what. Chlamydia.
Picking up something. I've got an advanced rebreather. Go fuck yourself. Anyway, join us here next time on Quest for the Core. Good night.